to another vlog. It is already Saturday of this week. It has been one of those weeks where I feel like I say this every time I get on the camera. It really hasn't been a busy week, but it's been kind of an overwhelming week. Like I've just had lots of emotions up and down, crazy, just like dealing with some things that were really unexpected and just kind of, I don't know, just really struggling with some things. And it's just been one of those weeks where I didn't feel like picking up the camera, and mainly because I didn't really have anything to share and I just was not in the mood to actually pick up the camera and talk. And so I decided that I'm gonna make this vlog just a quick little weekend vlog, kind of show you what I typically do on a weekend, kind of what my Saturday looks like, what my Sunday looks like to prepare for the next week, and kind of take you through that. So that is what I'm going to be doing in this vlog. This morning I slept in. I did not have a cross country meet. I didn't have anywhere to be, and it was just wonderful. It was so nice to sleep in. Not that I sleep in super late. I still get up at a decent hour, but it was just nice to just wake up and not have to be anywhere. And it was one of those mornings where I even, like, I went in the living room, I took my little daily gut shot that I take, sat there for a little bit, and then I went back to bed, but I didn't go to sleep. I was just like, I just want to lay in bed and just be covered by the covers and just enjoy not having to do anything. And then I finally got up, took a shower, got kind of ready for the day, and then I went out and sat in my hammock because that is one of my favorite things to do, and that is where I did my Bible study this morning. And another thing that I have learned this week, and I actually talked about it in a podcast that I will link in the description below, because by the time this vlog goes out, that podcast should be up or about to come out, talking about like just making excuses for Bible study, and talking about how in really busy seasons or in times like this where it just feels like it's absolutely impossible to find time to Bible study, I have realized that in the season that I am in right now, studying deeply or doing a Bible study more in depth does not work in the mornings for me right now. Used to, that's what I did. I woke up super early. I would spend quite a bit of time to actually do my Bible study, like read commentaries, take notes, journal, pray. Like that's just something that worked for a certain season of my life. But I don't know what it is, but this season's, ever since I started school, like that just doesn't work for me anymore. I'm usually extremely tired. I don't wake up when I used to wake up, as in early before. And then, so I have been, whenever I wake up, I do a short little devotional. And then later in the day when I get home, especially because the weather is just perfect right now, I go out and I sit in my hammock and I do my more kind of in-depth Bible study at that point after school. And it has worked really well. Now, I haven't done it really long, but just the way that it works and the way that it fits into my schedule and the way that my schedule works at this point in my life, I am really enjoying it. And I think it's helping me a lot more than I thought it would. And I'm not going to talk all about it now because, like I said, I talk about it, a lot of it in the podcast. But one main thing that I've realized is that it doesn't have to be long, in-depth, perfect in the morning. Yes, I am starting my day with God. I am starting my day with His Word. But I am not trying to put so much pressure on myself to where that I have to have this certain way that my Bible study has to look. And if it doesn't look that way, then it was a complete failure. And I've learned that it doesn't have to look that way in the mornings. And so doing the short little devotional like I normally do in the mornings and then doing it more in depth later is just exactly what I need right now. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing that says that I have to do it a certain way in the morning, that I have to do it a certain way in the afternoon. And that's exactly what I'm doing, and I am enjoying it, and it's just nice. I think I'm enjoying it and loving it so much more because I'm not putting the pressure on myself to wake up early and get it done. And then when I don't wake up early, I feel like, oh, well, because I didn't wake up early and I didn't get it done, or I don't have enough time to do it, well, then I'm just not going to do it at all. And that is not a way to think about it. And so anyways, that's what I've been kind of learning recently when it comes to my Bible studies. And like I said, I will put the link to that podcast episode, or just my podcast in general, general if you want to listen to it and kind of hear my thoughts and all of that stuff. So today is, like I said, Saturday. So normally on Saturdays, we will kind of just rest and chill because it's usually been a long week. We've just been working. Lots of things have been happening. And so I usually try to rest a little bit more rather than going right into my weekend and trying to put all of this stuff on my to-do list and schedule and try to do everything at once, because then I'm just going to wear myself out even more. Now, I don't really like to just sit and not do anything, so I will, at least on Saturdays, try to clean up a little bit. So like if I need to change the sheets, or if I need to, work on putting up my laundry from the week, because I do laundry throughout the week, but if I'm being honest, I tend to not put it up whenever I actually wash it and stuff. And so I'll try to put up that, and then maybe do a little bit of vacuuming, dusting if it needs to be done at that, clean the bathroom, different stuff like that. So that is my goal for today, is to do a little bit of laundry, clean a little bit, and then just relax as much as I can as well to finish out this week. I'm gonna go get started on that. It is almost 6 o'clock and I am getting more dressed. And I'm getting more dressed because I have a friend coming over, but tonight we are just going to hang out for a little bit. The whole family's going to hang out. I think we have some pumpkins that we might carve. Brian is cooking chicken on the grill, and then might even play some games. It's just one of those evenings where we're just going to hang out, enjoy kind of the fall weather, even though it's not super fall weather outside. I mean, it's a little hotter than what it could be for fall weather, but we're just going to enjoy some fellowship, some community, just being with each other, enjoying the evening. And so I just put some makeup on. Nothing crazy, obviously. I don't usually wear a ton of makeup anyways, but I got this new foundation. The place that I order, or the company that I order my skincare from, I went ahead and ordered foundation from them just because I thought, well, if I'm using their skincare, like maybe I'll just go ahead and like use kind of all the same products. So I ordered their foundation, and they were having a deal where basically if you ordered the foundation, you got a free foundation brush. So why not? I like it so far. It's not what I'm used to, and I didn't do my full skincare routine when I took a shower, or like after I got out of the shower. I think that's why it doesn't feel like I think it should. Like it almost feels a little too dry for my skin. Even though it's a liquid foundation, it feels a little too dry, I guess. But like I said, I didn't do my full skincare routine, and sometimes when I don't do that, like as in I didn't add applied my moisturizer. That could be a reason why. But I do like the way so far, and I know it's hard to tell in this lighting, but I do like the way that it looks. It's not bad, it's good coverage. But anyways, I am going to blow dry my hair and then kind of probably put my pants back on because I have shorts on right now, and just in case it gets a little cooler, gonna go ahead and have some pants on and then go downstairs and just be with my family and hang out. Good morning. It is Sunday and I don't have the microphone on the camera, so I hope you can hear me well, but we just got back from church. We are sticking taquitos in the oven for lunch because we are both starving and that's all we have right now. I am going to change out my church clothes, get into something comfy, wait on the taquitos to get finished, eat some lunch, just chill for a little bit before I start doing the things that I normally do on my day. This morning before I left for church, I had a few minutes before we left, and so I went ahead and kind of made a list for myself of what I need to take care of today. And so hopefully I can get all of that done, most of the important things done, but I am going to change out of these clothes and get into something comfy and relax before I have to work on cleaning some more of the house because I didn't do a lot of cleaning yesterday. And then I still have a lot of laundry that I need to get done, as well as just some stuff on my computer that I need to take care of, including last week's vlog, as well as like the email that I send out on Monday mornings, and then my Patreon group, just getting all of those posts ready for the week, as well as just getting ready for the week in general, like food, lunches. I usually try to make a Walmart pickup for Sundays so that we pick it up after church, but I did not do that this week. I will have to do that, probably set it for tomorrow sometime, and hopefully I can ask Brian that he can go pick it up. If not, I'll have to set it for a time that I can go pick up. Okay, so just to kind of give you an update on what I've been doing so far, I'm looking over my list really quick, but I have put up most of my laundry. I still have to fold t-shirts, but I'm weird about whenever I fold my t-shirts, I don't want them to be wrinkled. So I usually, if they've been sitting in the laundry basket for a while, I will put them back in the dryer to kind of refreshen them up so that they aren't wrinkled whenever I go to fold them. That's kind of what they're doing right now, so that's why I haven't folded them yet. I finished editing the vlog from last week and it is uploading right now to YouTube. I've mentioned this before, but I am trying to do it to where YouTube videos will go up on Sunday at some time, if not Monday. But I'm really trying to make sure it's on Sundays, just that way it's done and it's like done for the week and I don't have to worry about it. And then throughout the week, I can be working on the next vlog, kind of editing it little by little throughout the week so that I don't have to do it all in one sitting, because that is something that I'm really bad about when it comes to do anything like this, whether it's writing the email, whether it's now doing a podcast, editing a video for YouTube. I am really bad about, I will do all of the content or think of something, but then I sit and I do it last minute. Like a lot of times if I'm not careful, my emails will be written last minute, as in Sunday night I'm sitting there writing the email to be ready to send out Monday morning. Now, the emails aren't super in-depth or anything like that. It's just a quick little devotional to kind of help you start your week. I've also got to work on kind of planning my meals and stuff for the week. So I don't know, feel like I've mentioned this before in recent vlogs. Brian and I, where we live in like an apartment style area above my parents' house, but we do not own, like there's not a kitchen in the apartment. So we do share a kitchen with my family. I guess it was about a month ago or something, because our life is so crazy and everybody's using the kitchen or everybody's trying to figure out certain things, this idea that someone is in charge of dinner each night instead of everybody's kind of on their own, or are we eating together or are we not eating together? It is just one of those things where we know that every Monday night I'm in charge of dinner, or every Tuesday night Brian is in charge of dinner, or whatever the schedule is that we came up with. So that way it's just easier, and we always have dinner planned and ready, and we're not having to do so much on ourselves, as in I have to completely figure out meals for every single day of the week. This time I don't have to worry about that. I just have one night of the week that I'm worried about dinner, and the rest of the week I am good to go. I just show up and eat dinner pretty much. I only have to be in charge of coming up with a meal for one night of the week. However, I still have to work on planning my breakfast and my lunch, and then just kind of have some snacks available and different things like that. And I'm going to talk more about this in the next vlog, because I want that vlog to be more about this. But this week I am going to try and focus on getting back into eating a little bit healthier, or just resetting my health goals in a way. Again, I'll talk more about that in the next vlog. I can just tell that right now my health is not the best that it could be. Like, I feel extremely dehydrated. I'm not eating enough fruits and vegetables, and I can tell, like, my body feels it. Like, I feel lethargic, or I just don't feel as energized as I could be, and I can just tell it in my skin, like all these different types of things. And so as I am going to work on getting the meals ready and stuff like that, when it comes to lunch and breakfast especially, I'm really going to try and focus on what can I do better that's going to help my eating habits or just health habits overall. So that's another thing that I usually do on Sundays, is try to get meals ready for the week. I think that is it. Patrick, which is like our little Roomba, it's what my mom has, but we all use it throughout the house, but we named him Patrick. And so he is running in the living room right now, going around cleaning. He sweeps and mops at the same time. So that has been super nice to have that, because while he is running, I can sit and focus on something else. And I'm probably going to go work on, well, no, I'm not going to write the email, because my computer is being used to work on uploading the YouTube video. And because my computer is a little bit older, it's going to take a while to, it probably can't handle me trying to write the email and upload at the same time, because both of them are going to be using the internet. Because usually when I write my emails, I just write it directly in the platform that I use for sending my emails every week. I will probably have to wait on that so my computer doesn't get worn out too much. Okay, so while the video is uploading, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and at least kind of do an outline of my email and write down some notes, so I am prepared and ready to go for when I go and sit and type the email. And then also, while I am sitting and taking some notes, I decided to go ahead and do a little bit of planning for my meals this week, and so that way I know what to add to my Walmart pickup, all the groceries that I need and different things like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.